I think that's the main issue, is the fact that just, like, I somehow ended up on the back foot. I can say words. I somehow ended up on the back foot when it comes to stats, and
stronger.
I can't find a way to fix it effectively. Like, here, train strength. Level 3 strength training. I'm gonna get the bonus. Got the bonus. Only plus 24 and 26. That's like that's so negligible. It's like not even worth it. I have to train a singular stat 5 times in a row to get plus 100. And I need their stats to be like plus 400 or 500 of what it is right now. And I think Mega Digimon is digivolving to Mega. Yeah, he is. So this is happening now. You do get a stat boost from digivolving, so hopefully this gives me enough of a parameter boost that's good. What a shock, Metal Digimon, whoever could have guessed. Please tell me your stats have just, like, exploded somehow now. You look amazing, don't get me wrong, and I wish I was more excited at the prospect of you existing. Don't let me get you down, Metal Digimon. You're awesome. But look at it, his stats are still so bad. Like, none of his stats are even at 2K. His HP and MP is, like, amazingly good. Like 1,800 HP, or not 1,800, 18,000 HP and 15,000 MP. That's perfect. That's like the ideal for a Mega. Like, I don't care for you to ever train in HP and MP. Your stats are good there. But your other stats, like, they're so worthless.
All you've got.
Like, how much do you still get, like, just plus 20? Or do you get even less now that you're Mega? Metal Digimon is so awesome. He still only gets, like, plus 23. Now Blue Marimon gets more.
Okay.
How come Blue Marimon got more there? Is it because, like, if you have a lower level Digimon, then just naturally they get more stat points for some reason? That doesn't really make sense to me, but that appears to be the case. Yeah, he's getting, like, plus 30 now per stat, which is a lot better, but that's still, like, 3 to 4 training sessions for just to get plus 100 in a singular stat. Train one more time, and then they're going to want to go to bed. Well, you got to see Metal Digimon Digivolve on screen, so there's that. And actually, Blue Marimon should be a good distance. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to chokehold Blue Marimon. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but it sounded right, so I said it. Mirage Galgamon's key Digi, I wonder what it could possibly be. Probably Rise Greymon, if I had to guess. Can I do this? You can't block everything, unfort. I can block everything that he's likely to be able to reach. I actually really don't like that you can't just block everything. Block everything but Leviamon. Leviamon needs 1900 strength. I'm going to try and keep him from Digivolve, because the way it works, I'm pretty sure, is, like, he will Digivolve before he absolutely has to. Like, they don't wait until the last possible day to Digivolve. They get to a, like, minimum requirement day, and then they, you guys go to bed at 24 now, huh? They get to a minimum requirement day. Do you give me the Devil Chips? Yes, Devil Chip DNA. You know, this would actually be really good. You sell 3 of these for 2,500? No, I have 3 of them. Right. These would actually be really good because when you rebirth, you get a certain stat gets like a certain percentage of a previous life stat. So like if you just upped the strength and wisdom, like just used 5 of these and upped strength and wisdom a lot, that would force your Digimon to die from the decrease in life. And then regenerate it into something that gets the strength bonus, and it would get like that extra 500. It wouldn't get exactly 500, it would get a percentage of that, but that would be a really good way to do that. That costs so much though, I don't even want to mess with it. We need a good way to get money, man. Metal Digimon is awesome though. How much time do I have? I've still got like 15 minutes. Holy cow. I think Metal Digimon is at the level now to where we can go and deal with those Pitomon. I want to let the day cycle first though before I do anything. Maybe we can duke it out with those Pitomon now and get Blue Marimon up on some stats. And maybe even Metal Digimon as well, hopefully, because he's like... He's like at the level that Mirage Galgamon was when we first got Mirage Galgamon. Our Megas should not be that low in power now. Like, a Mega isn't even worth being a Mega unless it's got 2K in every stat.
Training time.
So with the level 3 training facilities, Blue Marimon is now getting like plus 40-ish. So I guess it does relate to the... You have to take both partners' levels into account. So now, actually, it only takes, like, 2.3 training sessions, which is a really weird number to use. But you get, like, 88 for each training session, so that's almost 100. It only takes roughly 2 training sessions to get, like, plus 100 to a stat now.
Ready to eat? Here you go. Eat up.
So let's go... Yeah, I'll praise you.
Yeah, good.
Give me some Leviamon info. I would actually like to try and force you to Leviamon. I think I'll even say it's inevitable because Mirage Galgamon is one of my favorite Digimon, like, of all time. It's probably, like, my 3rd favorite Digimon overall, or 3rd favorite Mega. It's definitely my 3rd favorite Digivolution line. Like, my favorite Digivolution lines are Doramon 1st, Guilmon 2nd, Galmon 3rd. So, Mirage Galgamon just solo is definitely somewhere around in, like, the top 10 Digimon. He's gotta be, for me. Top 10 Mega Digimon, I mean. But... let's go try and see if we can take on those Pidomon again and get some stat grinding going. And then I'm probably just going to, like, spend 2 days fighting the Pidomon off-screen. Not only will I be fighting the Pidomon off-screen, but I'll also try and get more Digi-Firewood and Digi-Light and stuff and get materials as well. As long as I'm doing some stuff off-screen, I may as well just go the whole mile. You know what I mean? Just go all out. Do the stuff that I need done off-screen. But I don't want to make a habit of it. I think that I just want to do it for this one moment. Like, just until we get these guys back on pace of where they should be. And actually, it's really good that I'm choke holding Blue Maramon's Digivolution, which I'm still not sure if that term makes sense in the context I'm using it in, but I'm going to keep saying it until it does. I think it's really good to keep Blue Maramon from Digivolving to Mega for as long as possible, because I want Metal Seadramon to die around the time Blue Maramon... aren't these things worth, like, a bunch of money? These are Corianders, right? Corianders are worth a lot of money, aren't they? I thought they were. I guess we'll find out. I don't want to deal with you. I want to deal with the Pidomon. Because they have good medicine drop rates. And bandages. Bandages are worth, like, 300 or something. That's good money. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah, I think that once I get... I want Metal Seadramon to die, like, a day or 2 after Blue Maramon Digivolves. That seems like the ideal scenario to me. Bring it on. 4 of you at once. I wanted 3 at once, but, you know, whatever. I forgot to mess around with Metal Seadramon's attack stats. And he's using Bubble Breath, so it's probably the only move he has. Which basically means I hate everything about this. I don't know why I did that. Oh, no, he's using Waterfall. Okay, so he has at least 2 different moves. As long as he has Waterfall, that's good enough. I want to see River of Power. That's got to be his ultimate, surely. Oh, he's got Thundercloud, or Electric Cloud, too. Okay, so he's all set up still. Good. I can't believe I timed that as well as I did. River of Power, go. Show me your might. Awesome. Love it. You can finish him off with Cold Fire, hopefully. All right, so we just, like, blew away 4 of these guys. Blue Maramon took some damage, but I think that's fine. Let me see, like, what I get in terms of stat boosts and stuff from this. He lived that. That's unfortunate. But then he died to Waterfall, so it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so Metal Seadramon apparently only needed, like, 2... we get 1,200 bit per... We get no good stat boosting, though. Like, +1 in everything, and then +5 in HP. It's not even worth it. But you know what? The training hall might be worth it now that he gets, like, the 400. Or not the 400. I wish he got 400 per training session. He gets, like, the 40 plus. At least on the level 3 training stations. Especially if I take those spotted tomatoes out of storage and use those. We're going to go to where the Digi-Firewood and stuff is, by the way, and pick that up. And also take on the Yokomon and apparently this Meteormon as we go.
Just like that.
I mistimed that. I want him to get back up to 100 happiness, the both of them, so I can EXE them if I need to. All right, River of Power, please do, like, over half of his health. I love the way Metal Seadramon moves, with him being this giant metal sea snake. It's great. That did nothing. Okay, so obviously Metal Seadramon has gotten a lot better now that he's a Mega. but he still has roughly the same issue of his stats are just too low. Like, we're fighting a level 12 Meteormon here, and I know that the level system in this game is really whack. I said whack, that's how whack it is. And so it's really hard to judge, like, oh, this thing is level 12. We should be having a hard time against it or an easy time against it. There's really, in my eyes, this level system is pointless and doesn't really help much at all. But the Meteormon on Logic Volcano should not be giving us difficulty. Because they definitely, if we had just Examon, they wouldn't be giving us any difficulty at all.
You're doing it!
So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do stuff off screen, and I really hate to do this because I'm probably going to do, like, that's 2,000 bit, that was really good. I'm probably going to do, like, 4 days worth of shenanigans off screen, and as a result of doing that, Metal Seedramon is going to have a lot of time shaved off of his life, which I hate because that means he's not going to be on screen as much. I will try to get back to Metal Seedramon again because of this, since he's not going to have, like, the full amount, like, all of our other Megas have had plenty of time on screen. When we had Mirage Galgamon, Examon, Shine Greymon, they were all stuck around for, like, at least 2 to 4 sessions, if not more, somewhere in there, I'm pretty sure. Metal Seedramon, because of what I'm going to be doing off screen, he may only get, like, 2 sessions of screen time, if that. Which I hate, because Metal Seedramon isn't, like, in my top 10 list. He might not even be in my top 20 list. But he's pretty up there. Like, there are a lot of Mega Digimon. Metal Seedramon is definitely up there in, like, the top 30, 35, maybe. Definitely the top 50. I wanted to say top 50 before I started saying 30 and 35, but then I thought, you know what, there probably aren't that many Megas that are truly amazing. But Metal Seedramon is up there, man. He's cool. Like, if Digimon were real, and I was told, hey, your partner's going to be Betamon, it's going to Digivolve to Metal Seedramon, it's going to go, like, Betamon, Seedramon, Mega Seedramon, Metal Seedramon, that's not one of my top 3 choices. My number 1 choice would be Doramon, followed by Guiomon, then followed by Galmon. But if I was told I was getting Betamon to Metal Seedramon as why is someone calling me while I'm recording? I hate it when people do this. It happens all the time. But if someone told me that, like, hey, Digimon are real, you get Betamon to Metal Seedramon as your partner, I'd be like, awesome. No complaints. That's perfectly fine, honestly. Like, there are other ones that I would ask for, you know, Doramon, Guiomon, as said before, but I will gladly take Betamon. Like, I'm not going to try and bargain with you. Like, yeah, you sure I can't, like, don't got any Galmon lying around or anything? I'm just going to gladly take my Betamon and be like, this is a sick Digimon. I'm glad that I was given this. I imagine that's how many people would be, because, I mean, look at this thing. It looks pretty sick. Like, you know what? Whatever. I was going to say I don't want to deal with this. Because, honestly, like, this whole session has just put me in a mood of I don't want to deal with any of this. Thankfully, they're dying, like, really fast.
Are you okay?
I really don't want to deal with the but they're dying fast, so whatever. I need him to die a little bit faster because Blue Marimon is taking so much damage. Like, Blue Marimon's stats are... Metal Seedramon's stats are subpar for what they should be, but Blue Marimon's stats are just bad. They're over 1,000 and they're just bad, which is not good. At least I'm getting a good chunk of cash. We are close. I had meant to look at my cash there, but I just looked at my Tamriel XP and then clicked out. We're over 30K. It would be really good to get the level 3 training facilities.
Hey.
To finish maxing those out.
You hungry?
Speed next, probably Wisdom after that. And then MP is just like an afterthought. Like, that one will get done eventually. I'm pretty sure their HP and MP is good enough as is. I don't care to up their HP or MP anymore. I just want their normal stats up. Maybe that's what I did. Did I, like, train HP and MP too much when they were first rebirthed and, like, missed out on all of the other stats somehow? That sounds like something I would do.
Excellent.
Because I would probably look at it, I can easily picture myself being like, okay, well, let's just get all of their HP and MP stuff done so I don't have to worry about it anymore, and then we'll focus on all the other stats. 8 Digifirewood.
Hey.
You know what? No. Don't be that way, Chaos. I was going to say, just forget it. I'm going to leave. Who cares? You rarely get red Digizoid here anyways, but I'm getting Chrome Digizoid at least. But, no. Like, if I end up fighting the Birdramon, oh well. I need these materials. I got Chrome Digizoid, still no
Okay
Red
now.
Digizoid, which is what I really, really want. I just really want the Cinder to be leveled up. Like, you guys have no idea how badly I want the Cinder to level up again. Because I imagine it just puts it further down in price, and that would save us so much money. That would just be wonderful. Alright, well, Digivolution Dojo, we still need so much Digilight, and I don't know... We get Digilight fairly commonly, I think, just when we're picking up stone materials, but I don't know where specifically to go to get a lot of it. I really just need to know where to get Diginite. That's the main problem. Diginite needs to be found more readily, like ASAP. The Square needs Diginite, there was other stuff as well. The Builder needs Diginite, which isn't a huge deal, but I'd like to get it done. Digimon's house needs to get to level 3 as well, but Digigodwood takes forever, so I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get a lot of Digisap and Digi-Ion Water. If we get to, like, oh, hey, we only need 5 more Digigodwood, I should probably get the other stuff ready. Then I'll start worrying, like, hey, go out, get some Digisap and some Digi-Ion Water. But until we have the Digigodwood, I don't think it's worth bothering. Digistarwood and Digiquartz. There's something else. The stock market. The stock market only needs 10. I need 9 more Diginite, and I can level up the stock market. That's it. Like, that would be so incredibly useful. Restaurant needs 50 Digifirewood. I had to tell you this, but you're not getting it because all Digifirewood is going to the Digivolution Dojo first. Okay, we're almost at an hour, and basically nothing has been accomplished. So, I hate to do this, but I'm going to be doing stuff off screen. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take like 2 hours of my day, probably, or something similar, to just spam the ever-loving crap out of the training facilities, and I'm going to use my spotted tomatoes for it, and I'm going to do a bunch of other stuff. If I get to 50k bit in the meantime, I almost said gold because that's the currency in the Tales of series. If I get to 50k bit, I will level up the training facilities off screen. Like, nothing happens special when you level up the training facilities. Like, it's not even a cool cutscene like with Digivolutions. Digivolutions, I kind of care if those are on screen. I want you guys to see the cool cutscenes. I just like them being in the videos. There's no cool cutscene for leveling up the training equipment. Kabuterimon is just like, oh, hey, thanks for the money. Black screen over. It's done. So I'll try, if I get the money for them as I'm grinding up stats, I'll level them up to make it easier on myself. But I'm going to try to fix whatever has gone wrong here. And I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it fully, I'll be honest with you. I think it's going to be like I kind of repair it somewhat to where it's manageable. But until they rebirth and start over again, it's basically just going to be like, there's no fixing this. You're just in a bad spot until your next rebirth. And looking at their HP and MP, I think that's what I did. I think I just only leveled up their HP and MP, and then they caught up with one another in terms of, like, I had champions and ultimates at similar times, and so it made the training facilities not work as well, which is a weird mechanic. Like, you have a Mega and then you have a Rookie. It makes the Rookie get way better stat boosts. I don't understand that entirely. I think it should just be a flat, Rookies get this much, champions get this much, etc., rather than it be dependent on what the other Digimon's level is. But apparently, that seems to be, I could be wrong in that, but that seems to be what's happening. I'm just making a guesstimation based on the little information I have. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and fix these stats off screen. And when we come back next time, we will hopefully continue with the story and get Digimon in town. I just want to accomplish something next time, man. Something needs to be accomplished. I'm going to try and get some more materials off screen as well, as long as I'm going the extra mile to do the training stuff, and try and get bit to where we can be done with the leveling up the training facilities, so that's not hanging over our heads anymore, because then we can start putting money to buying items and stuff, and that won't be as much of an issue anymore. We'll be good on an item. We'll have, like, all money will, after all of the training facilities are maxed out, I don't think there's anything we use money for other than buying items. So we'll just be able to drop all of our money on large HP discs and whatnot. That's what I want. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully when we come back next time, things will be different. I'm going to save the game regularly while I'm doing this off-screen stuff. I'm not going to let Blue Marimon Digivolve off-screen. I'm not going to let Metal Siegramon die off-screen. If either of that happens, I'm going to reload my most recent save, and then it'll be like, well, it's time to record a session, whether I'm ready or not, because I'm not going to let this stuff happen off-screen. But leveling up the training facilities I'll do off-screen. I won't build any of the buildings off-screen. I'll just collect materials and then build them on-screen. I'd rather do it that way. So anyways, I'm sorry not much happened in today's session. Next session will be different. Now, I'm I'm going to get this fixed to where we can actually start making progress again, because trust me, no one hates this more than I do, that, like, basically nothing was accomplished. We just walked around, fought some stuff, which wasn't, like, completely boring. Like, I enjoy the game, so I enjoy playing it in any capacity, but I much prefer, especially in videos, making progress. So when we come back next time, we're going to do a story mission. We're going to go find Datamon and whatnot. We're going to have this stat stuff fixed as best I can, and we're going to go and get more Digimon in the town. Like Devamon, we need to go pick him up. We need to give him the Holy Chalice. I want to get that done. There were some other Digimon I was thinking of that I can't remember off the top of my head now that I knew I needed to go and meet up with, but I'll think of it next time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time, and until then, farewell.